Back here on the Rich Eisen Show. He's been on here before, but first time here in person. His Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, Academy Award-winning actor Casey Affleck is here.
Sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you here in person.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at you guys. You always think you're outmanned here on this set.
I am always outnumbered.
You got it together.
Nice to have a teammate.
I like it when I remember the people up in Maine get to be Patriots fans. Like, we're inclusive, you know what I mean?
It's true. I mean, there's
the New England Patriots.
How do you view him? As an outpost? Are they at an outpost? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's the frontier. He's out there.
front line.
Holding down.
But it means a lot, have your support up there in Maine.
I mean, it's not called. They're not called the Boston Patriots, right?
Yeah, they're the New England Patriots.
The whole area, right?
Yeah, but
Casey, I love this because, Casey, I'm from Staten Island, New York.
Yeah.
And this guy from Maine always thinks that I'm the outpost of New York City, which we are.
We don't call ourselves Boston. You call yourself New York City.
Because it is.
Yeah,
It's
you
5
shouldn't do
boroughs.
that.
You're in New England. There's all these states. So do we frown upon even Rhode Island? What do we?
I don't frown upon anybody.
Okay.
But,
Casey's like they reluctantly let Maine be involved.
I mean, if we had to give it, so if we had to list it, okay, obviously Massachusetts is at the top, right? Obviously, that's
it was
number one.
Massachusetts, and then we included other folks.
Another folks, so like New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire, they sell beer on Sundays.
Okay,
They're in.
All right, they're
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Vermont.
That's right.
I mean,
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty.
okay, and Rhode Island, they're right there. They're right there.
They
Hey,
got good
Rhode
schools.
Island. You know what Rhode Island does for the Patriots? It lends the Patriots their hotels to put the opponents in, and then lets people sometimes on occasion pull a fire alarm. You know what I mean?
See.
On them.
You're
3 a.m. 3 a.m. wake up calls. You know that happens in Providence to help the Pats out.
That's
you know what I mean?
that's right. Everyone's playing their part. You know
what I mean?
doing their bit.
How's Connecticut fall into this?
Oh,
Wow, they're split. Like half of them are New York fans.
They're very New York.
well, I mean, west of Hartford, they're dead to you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, but east of Hartford,
Yeah, where did Letterman live?
Letterman lived west. He lived in where probably Westport. He's probably like a Westport
They're
guy.
included.
You know what I mean?
I got a soft spot for Dave.
Okay, I like that. I had no idea we were going to rank the New England states.
Our
But you
ranking
being
New
from Maine,
Well,
love it.
We're far up there.
Everywhere he goes, this comes up.
What is he
People
gonna
go
root for
like, it's Maine.
what's he going to root for? The Argonauts? You're not going to do that.
No. Well, I'm Southern Maine, so it's not.
Oh.
Northern Maine's very
I
rural.
love how he's trying to defend it now.
See, now you're practically Paul Revere all of a sudden.
90 minutes from Boston.
He's a Blue Jays fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that you're Red Sox through and through. This guy, yeah, Celtics, the whole thing, all the way up there from Maine. Good to know. All right, we're here on the Rich Eisen Show on Disney Plus and the ESPN app with Casey Affleck. Back here on ESPN Radio, we're all one big happy simulcast family. We've been chopping it up in our TV-only segment with the man who won the Academy Award for Best Actor in Manchester by the Sea, and he is a diehard Patriot fan. Thrilled to have here Casey Affleck. Brother, you must be over the moon about this team, right?
It's exciting. Yeah. It's exciting because didn't think it was going to happen this soon.
Right.
It's hard not to gloat. You guys. But I feel like in light of how Belichick has been treated, and I know this has been covered exhaustively, but it gives a little bit more room to be proud. Do you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's
Treated with the Hall of Fame stuff
Yes.
recently, or just in general through the years?
Well, they're connected with the Hall of Fame stuff,
Okay.
but I think that's connected through how he's been thought of and discussed through the years.
Right.
It's. I don't mean to say that it diminishes in any way Bill Belichick.
Right.
It diminishes a little bit the institution of the Professional Football Hall of Fame. I think a tiny bit. If anyone gets tarnished,
Yes.
it's that institution. Not Bill's. Bill's is sitting at the top of the mountain.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's got the wins and the rings and he's got all of it. He's got the GOAT saying he would pick him
Yes.
to be his. So it's not that. What it does is it tarnishes a teeny bit. I don't know who those people are, that committee, but I think it makes them look political and petty. It seems like sour grapes. And so it gives a little bit more room to be happy and proud, and not to feel bad about being in the Super Bowl again.
Well,
Again.
I caught that one. I caught that one because it does. There are shades of 2001 all over the place with this team, with quarterback in his second year. Okay, although he's a third overall pick, not 199. Yeah. Vrabel's in his second spot coaching, so maybe he learned a little bit about his previous experience, bringing it to bear in this new experience here. And there's an NFC West team that they're facing in the Super Bowl that everybody thinks is going to spank them. And here we are for Super Bowl 60. Kind of feels like shades of 2001 a little bit here.
Could be, knock on wood. Those are big shoes to fill. You know what I mean? I think that I've coached.
Yes.
And my dad I coached some flag football for my kids in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be a first ballot Hall of Fame coach? Is there something we need to know?
Not yet, but I'm good with that.
Okay.
But what I would say to the Patriots, what I have told my kids, the team that I coached, I prioritized team culture. You know what I'm saying? We didn't all. I like to have the same kids. I had them for 12 years of coaching. Right?
Jeez.
Same group. It was great. Sometimes, and we won a lot. Now, sometimes at the start of the game, you'd be in our flag Super Bowl, and you look across the field, and there's big kids. They're bigger, they're faster, obviously.
Okay.
They're stronger, they're older. I would say to the Pats now, if no one's asked me yet.
Please, I have now officially asked you. The floor is yours.
I would say what I said to them many times, which is look across there, you see those kids, they're Sam Darnold, those guys more experience, guys are bigger, they're fast, they're strong. But who wins the game is not the team with the best players. Who wins the game is the players with the best team. We had the best team because we had been played together for a long time. We had good energy, good spirit. I think the Pats have a winning attitude. I think they have there's a good spirit about them. You know what I'm saying? You want to root for this team despite the long legacy. Everyone got sick of them winning so much. Now people look at that team. Even people who are Pats haters look at that team and they want to root for them. I think that's what they have going for them.
Who are those Pats haters who want to root for them? Have we met any of them? who are those
There's
people?
one right there.
Get out of here. Ooh, me? You're talking to me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You have been denigrating my desire to constantly talk about how good this team is, which I do all the time. 100%.
Got to see it. Got to see this. Got to see that.
Well, I'd say that for every single team. I say, and all they've done is win games. Now, I don't think Sam Darnold is going to pull the pin on the football and flip it up like a grenade like C.J. Stroud did 2 weeks ago.
He might be forced to.
Or chest pass it like, Jarrett Stidham did. But those were in the face of pressure that the Patriots defense is 100%. They're a different unit in the last month than we saw in the first 18 weeks of this season. Milton Williams coming back is pretty big. This is the real deal.
Can I ask you a question?
Please, Casey.
If you were in the last game they won they deferred. They at the top of the game, right?
Yeah.
If you knew that the weather was coming in,
yes,
you knew that. Maybe you've talked about this. I don't know.
Go for it.
You knew that there's a giant storm coming in. Everyone can see the forecast. It's right on the edge of the stadium. You know you're getting snow in a minute. Right before halftime. Wouldn't you want to have the ball first so that you can score and then just play defense, count on your defense? When it's a storm, there's ice and snow, and no one's going to get very far.
Right.
Why did they do that?
Because they're the kings and McDaniels at the at the if you will forefront of the Belichick era on offense after Charlie Weiss moved on. They're the kings of scoring right before and after halftime. That last 4 minutes of the first half. First 4 minutes of the second half, if you can possess the ball in both spots, score touchdowns in each situation, you can blow a game straight out. You can come right back. You can do whatever the heck you want. And they were the kings of that. Brady was the king of that.
Yeah.
Brady was the king of oh gosh, he gets the ball with 30 seconds to go. He's going to at least get Vinatieri a shot at 3, or at the beginning of the first half, 100% after the adjustments, they're going to sit. You're going to put McDaniels and Belichick and Brady in a spot where I'll give you 15 minutes to figure this thing out. You're going to lose. Yeah. I mean, it happened all the time. I just think that's why, pretty much. But obviously, the snow coming in did change some things. But Casey Affleck here on the Rich Eisen Show. Were you going to watch the game? Do you know? Like, what's your plan?
A friend invited me up to go see the game.
Are you going to go?
Friend Todd. I'm supposed to be working the next day in London. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. I think I'm going to go to the game.
Okay.
But it's a lot of fun to watch it at home on the couch with your kids. It's kind of the best place to see the game.
Right.
But I've never been to a Super Bowl with the Patriots, so I'm kind of really tempted. Yeah.
This is their 12th.
I know.
And you've never been to a Super Bowl. You never went one with Brady.
I never went to a football game as a kid. No one ever took me. The first game I went to I was like 30.
No kidding. Yeah. You never went to Foxborough as a kid? You never sat on those bleacher seats? Nothing.
No. Huh. I don't think my mom knew what football was.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You've hung with Brady, I imagine, at some point, right?
I talked to him just recently. It was the first time I got to meet him and talk to him a bit.
Okay.
And Bill, actually, and Gronk. I met Bill, Gronk, and Brady all separately in the last month or two.
The last month or two?
Here's my experience with Bill.
Okay.
I was doing a commercial, Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Yes, sir.
I was to show up and do a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And, Brady had been on one.
Yes.
And that opens the door. You're like, that's fine. You can do anything. If he's done it, there's no shame in it. I show up there, and Bill is in the commercial with me, and Jordan is in the commercial as well.
Oh.
And
Jordan is his
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Okay. Yeah. You thought Michael.
That was
not Michael.
Okay.
No.
Very good.
And he was really nice, super friendly, nice guy. We chatted a little bit. He was open to doing anything in the commercial. And then it was lunchtime. I went to our trailer. We shared a little trailer, like we each have our own little room and bathroom, but the walls are paper thin. I'm sitting there eating my lunch quietly, and I can hear every word on the other side. He is monologuing his analysis. I can't remember what it was like. It was like the Bills. Colts. What was the game? It was like the playoff game. I don't remember who it was.
Just recently,
last year. It was last year.
Oh, okay.
No, last year.
Okay.
And he's and doing an analysis. I don't know who he's talking to, but it was brilliant. And I mean, this is the guy who says 3 words after a huge game, goes to a press conference and is very gruff and says nothing. And he didn't stop talking. There's no ums, no ahs, no maybes. It was just a steady stream of analysis about the game that was, I don't know that much about football, but I was like, this man is really, really brilliant about the game.
There's nothing. I've been fortunate to be around him talking ball. There's no one can. I would sit there, listening to him talk about ball in a certain 5-dimensional way, and I thought to myself, he was still coaching at the time. I'm like, how does anybody ever beat him?
Yeah. Because
I can't imagine. There's obviously terrific coaches, great coaches. His institutional knowledge of the sport and his ability to boil it all down to the matchup and then take advantage of each and every one of them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then all of his teams were situationally brilliant, all of them, where a ball would be rolling down on the ground, 31 other teams would have players just walk back to the sideline, plays over. A Patriot picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. It's like, oh, that was a fumble. Like that would happen over and over again. And I assume your flag football team was the exact same way. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, you sure did. So then the sour grapes, it must burn. Does it feel like a great wrong has been done to you?
To me?
Yeah.
How so?
Not done to you, but does it evoke that feeling in you of like, what a shame that he wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Well, he's going to get in, but the fact that he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer is absurd. It's absurd. There's just no other way you can slice it. And I understand there's a conversation about the process and how many people could vote for or who's in the same bucket of voting with him. Was Kraft is one of them, and 3 other guys who are going in as a Veterans Committee grouping. Only 3 of those 5 could go in, and some people didn't vote for Bill, which is.
Do you think they didn't vote because they thought he was just a shoo-in, or do you think
there are some who probably thought, well, others will vote for him, so I don't have to. I'm going to vote for these senior committee members, 3 senior committee finalists who never get really up for a vote, so I'd rather get them in, and Bill will get it eventually, or someone else is going to take care of the vote for us as a collective this year, and he wound up not getting. And then there may be sour grapes of some people who are just like, I'll show him. Or some writers are like, he was rude to me once. I don't know. I'm ascribing something that I'm unfamiliar.
I hope it's not that.
Me too.
You gotta let when the game's over, you gotta just celebrate the game. I saw John Hamm come on your show.
Yes, sir.
Here's an example of someone who doesn't do this well. John, he's a buddy of mine. He's a great guy. He's a Cardinals fan.
Yes.
So he comes on and he made a remark that Boston fans were insufferable. So what? There's nothing insufferable about winning. You know what I mean? What's insufferable is jealousy, bitterness, and resentment. Right? You have a winning. It's not the fans. Not their fault that they have winning teams. They're good, great organizations.
Yes.
But to be a Cardinals fan, you lose to the Red Sox in 2007 and 2013. Right? You lose twice. You're John Hamm. You're watching that. You're frustrated. Then you get your moment on the great Rich Eisen Show, and you just badmouth the fans of the Red Sox.
What are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed to do? Not root? Not cheer for our team?
Not be happy when our teams win?
What was that about? Were you here when he said that?
Jealousy and envy.
It was jealousy, bitterness. He's a great guy. I played on a baseball team with him.
Okay.
He was all right. I think he's better than that remark, is all I'll say. I love him, but he's better than that remark.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The selling this with Casey's just throwing darts.
And the same should be said for this committee that they voted. They're better than that. They made a mistake out of jealousy, right?
Agreed.
But there's that quote about committees. It says, in all the parks, in all the cities, I've never seen a statue of a committee.
Casey Affleck, everybody.
Thank you.
Do you feel you got that off your chest?
Yeah, thank you. I'm done with that.
Ham's been here many times. Was that like a 5-6-year-old grudge that we just saw worked out here?
I think it was probably 2024, which was
just recent.
11 years after he lost the Red Sox, and he's still thinking about it.
Yeah. I don't know, because did he say when he shot the town with your brother that he got a bunch of crap, a bunch of grief? And Fenway Park or something like that. Didn't he say that? We heard about.
Doesn't he wear the Cardinals hat everywhere? He was wearing it at a Cubs World Series.
Yeah.
Nobody gives Cardinals fans any grief. Nobody feels like they're their rival. Nobody's upset. You can wear a Cardinals fan, right? Doesn't upset anybody.
The Cubs are their rivals, but I mean, I guess they don't pay them too much mind. Okay. All right. So what's going to happen at Super Bowl 60, Casey? What do you got? What do you think? Your heart of hearts. What do you think? Drake May, by the way, didn't throw today.
He didn't practice at all.
He didn't practice at all, right?
Illness. He was sick today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Illness and hold on. So we got the soundbite here. Oh, here's this little soundbite for you. You ready? Roll it. Go for it.
Mike, any thoughts about Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame in the first place?
I'm sure Bill will get in.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. Pardon me.
That's
We gotta get another one on here. Re-rack. But apparently he was talking about Drake May not being able to throw today.
What kind of illness?
I don't know.
Great question.
Maybe sick and tired of people denigrating Bill Belichick. Maybe that's the sickness.
It was an illness,
sickness.
not an injury.
Yeah.
He was just has a cold or something.
I guess so. Oh, so what do you think? Heart of hearts.
I think he'll be all right.
Super Bowl 60. What's going to happen?
I want to predict with passion. I want to put energy into the underdogs and the kid rising to the occasion. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay, meaning a win.
A win.
Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
With you maybe even being there.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Partying till dawn with Drake May and Milton Williams, and then going off to London, heading off to London. I
haven't partied until dawn in so many years. When was the last time you partied until dawn?
College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Oh, God, no. Bless you for that. I appreciate that. No, it's been a while. But that's what happens. But you've done Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah,
that's like you go out afterwards, right? There's a post-gathering. That thing goes till 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I
guess so.
Right?
I can't remember. That was a few years ago. I don't remember seeing the sun come up, though. I don't remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not for a while.
Well, I know that. I told you last time when I saw you just a couple weeks ago, the vanilla nut tap bit that you did on SNL was something that we had to stop our boys from doing to each other. for weeks on end. That they would just hit it. I would be in a room, my wife would be in a room, and all of a sudden we would just hear a scream. I'm like, what happened? And like, Dad, he gave me a vanilla nut tap.
Right. Does that make me a hero to your kids?
100%. 100%. You must love doing stuff like that, though, right? Like
fun stuff like that.
Well, I mean, where you're kind of drawing upon your upbringing and your who you are and your DNA.
Yeah, playing all the kids who tried to fuck with me when I was a kid. Yeah. Having the last laugh. That's what it's called.
So it's not your first ever vanilla nut tap of your existence, but what you're saying. Well, thanks for coming here, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming down here. Let's stay in touch. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Your safe journey. May your flight to London be, happy.
Land?
I guess no. May your flight to London have the jet stream behind it. A Super Bowl win is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
May that be the wind beneath your wings. Casey Affleck, Academy Award-winning actor, diehard Patriot fan, and who knew, champion flag football coach. Right here on the Rich Eisen Show. We're back to wrap it up in a moment. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.